We're documenting the culture war between the Democrat courts and Trump because they have this big plan to overturn elections, to perform an actual Democrat insurrection against the United States. America's pushing back on them, and they're going, we can't do this in the courts anymore, which brings us to a massive win in Michigan for Trump. Let's get to it. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TenNapel. This is where the happy patriots are. We're going to be laughing, kicking butt all the way to Trump being president in 2024. Watch this.
A state Supreme Court in Michigan has just rejected an effort to remove Donald Trump from that state's primary ballot.
We will go through all of the states at the end of this video that are trying to take Trump off the ballot illegally, insurrection-y. Just got reversed in Michigan. Not going to happen. Probably because, well, we'll get to why, but it's probably because they saw what happened in Colorado.
CNN's Caitlin Polantz has all of the details coming in early today. Caitlin, this ruling comes 8 days after Colorado's Supreme Court ruled that Trump should be removed from the ballot.
And as I've said, the timing on this is everything, guys. Timing tells you everything. 8 days after Colorado took Trump's name off the ballot, and America completely backlashed against him, just said, you've been exposed. Michigan says, we're not going to do that, everybody, even though we're to the left of Marx.
Tell us about what the Supreme Court in Michigan is saying now.
Well, every state is following their own rules and their own processes for how to have candidates on the ballots. And this is why we're seeing something so different in Michigan today. The highest court in Michigan, 7 justices determining they're not going to get involved.
Smart move. That's called being normal. And the fact that this is news these days, imagine that. Where if states were trying to take Hillary Clinton's name off of a ballot in 2016, what kind of news that would be? It would be insane. And now they're acting like it's normal. It's not normal. This is complete Democrat overreach being pushed back, which is a massive, massive win to Trump. And it's because you guys said we're not going to take it anymore.
The lower courts in Michigan said that they acknowledged that there were challenges to Trump being on the primary ballot there, and the lower court said, we also are not getting involved.
Yeah, because there are no challenges. If it was legal and if it was mandated by law, they would get involved and take him off. But because this is a cockamamie, this insurrectionist clause, this 14th Amendment, or whatever it is, there was a Civil War era reason to remove someone from the ballot for creating an actual insurrection. They said, no, this doesn't apply. We're not going to push it here. We're probably going to lose because this is lunatic left-wing overreach on Trump again. Lawfare, election interference.
This is not something for us to determine. And they weren't weighing in on the general election either at that time. And so now this case goes to the Michigan Supreme Court. They looked at it and they said, yeah, we're not going to do anything here either.
Yeah, this is called normal people. This is what normal people do. These are Democrats, but they're not acting like hardened communist leftists. This is what just normal Democrats do. They say, no, you can't remove his name from the ballot. If you're a communist, you go, yes, of course you remove the #1 candidate off the ballot. What if he wins?
But one of the justices in Michigan did write today in this ruling that Michigan is very different from Colorado. The laws are different around who qualifies for their primary ballots there. And that is one of the reasons why that state is ending up with a different situation about determining whether Donald Trump can be on the ballot because of the constitutional ban on insurrectionists running for office.
Yeah, another difference between Colorado and Michigan is not stoned out of their gourd 24/7. Run by California hippies and commies. Here's where we're at on the other major 14th Amendment cases against Trump. Here's Colorado. It went through, and this will get rejected by the Supreme Court. Where it got rejected in a lower court, Michigan, Arizona, Minnesota, New Hampshire. Nice try, leftists. That just means they don't have enough Californians influencing their judges. And then it's pending in Oregon. And then Gavin Newsom has also mentioned in California, remember, he goes, that's a bad idea. We should not do that. Major win in Michigan, by the way. This is Trump country. This could mean he could still take that state in 2024. I'm Doug in exile.